Meanwhile, Iran's foreign ministry says Trump's claim that the country has asked for a ceasefire is false and baseless. President Trump said earlier that what he described as Iran's new regime president had made the request, but Trump didn't clarify who he was referring to. Well, Sassan Karimi was a former Iranian government official. He joins me now from Tehran for more on this. Firstly, Sassan, tell us what the last few days have been like in Tehran, in the capital. Have strikes been continuing?
Hello, thank you very much for having me. Here in Tehran, the life is going on. We are in the middle of New Year holidays. It is normally 2 weeks. We are at the end of this. So it is normally less crowded in Tehran, but this year, surprisingly, it is not that much easy. And it is more crowded. People are on the streets, the shops are open, and the coffee shops are open. But at the same time, we hear from time to time the severe sounds of explosion and our, retaliation attempts to defeat. But anyways, the life is going on still. Even people do sports, etc. And it is not that much hibernated, if you want to hear.
Sassan, I want to get your thoughts. We heard President Trump speak an hour or so ago. How do you think what he said will be received in Iran, particularly the point he made about a regime change? He seemed to think that new leaders in Iran were more open to negotiations.
I think he addressed mostly internally in the United States and not addressed Iran. Because it was many of the parts of his speech were not that much senseful, or sense making. Because, for example, the regime change or other terms in the political science are already defined, and he cannot define again. If he wants to redefine everything, it's up to him. But the regime is the same. The supreme leader is the son of the ex-supreme leader, and the president is the same. Parliament speaker is the same. But at the same time, he wants to. Maybe he listens better because he finds out that everything is more logical. Everything here is the same, but I think. Is listening to the words more logically. So I don't take that much seriously the speeches, not because of the content, but because of the fact that I think that the address was toward the people of the United States.
All right, Sassan, thanks very much for your time. I'm afraid we have to move on now. Sassan Karimi there, former Iranian government official, speaking to me from Tehran.